Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, let's look at the news for both JP and Global. We'll look at Global first. And here we have kind of a mini collaboration with Mobius, which is now gone, I think. But there are two new vision cards here. Let's see, the UR, the personal ability will be Magic Up, and then party ability will be Missile Resistance Up. This can be pretty good for the current arena with all of the other gunners running around. And then you can put it on your Mediana or your Salia or people like that. But I don't know if it's worth pulling. And then it's limited time as well, so, you know, however high you get the level up now, that's all you're going to get. I think the UR card is a skip. The MR card they will hand out to everybody if they follow the JP path. So it could be worth to buy the shards in order to awaken it a couple times. Again, I don't know if it would be worth pulling. But personal ability is the agility up. That's nice. Party ability is ice attack up. So you can protect yourself against Mediana or Gilgamesh. Yeah, it could be okay, but it's not super necessary, I would say. Okay, next we have more story. Hopefully it gives out some Azure Orbs. I need to level my Gafgarion in a hurry. And then here's a Magicite reward quest. This is okay. It doesn't give you a whole bunch though. I don't know, you might raise like, 2-3 levels. But maybe more importantly, you can get the first time clears and then get some lapis that way. So that could be good for that. And then we have the chocolate flan challenge where you can get the Sage's hat, and probably lots of people are waiting for this. A giant warning up front, however. If you don't like the current Platinum Rod event, then you're going to hate this one. When it first came out in JP, the higher difficulty was so tough that I couldn't auto-farm it, so I had to farm the lower difficulty, and there the drop rate for the recipe was lower. Maybe I got it in 1 in 5 or 1 in 10. So this event is going to break some people, I'm guessing. Hopefully it breaks them gently, so they give up on +5 equipment and just settle for +2 or +3, which again is totally fine. But some players will be broken hard enough to make them quit the game. I wish people didn't care so much about crafting the equipment. I knew back in week 1 in JP, all the way back in November, that the equipment system was just too much in this game and that I didn't want to engage in it. So I largely haven't, and then my stress level and my frustration level with equipment has been much lower than other users. I did make the golden armor +5 in JP, and that sucked. I can't imagine doing that for every single piece of equipment that comes out. I really hope everyone doesn't kill themselves over these events. And I've heard people say that they do it for the little bit of an edge that bonus stat can give, but that little bit is really only going to matter when all other things are equal. And that specifically means 3 level 99 URs with all jobs level 15, versus a team of 3 level 99 URs with all jobs level 15, at the top level of PvP with maxed Espers, maxed vision cards. And so I can ask, do you have a team like that? Do you have an account like that? Are you at the top levels of PvP? And if you are, you have my blessing to make +5 equipment. Otherwise, I'll tell you to relax. A little more slash damage on your sword is not going to make up for being 10 levels lower than your opponent, or using Mont, or not having UR Trustmasters, or using MR Vision cards. Much more important to your success in PvP is choosing the right opponent. You can have the randomest, jankiest team, but if you choose your opponent wisely, you can win. It's when you don't have a choice, when you're in like the top 1000 or whatever, when all your opponents are about the same strength, that those equipment bonuses will start to matter. And especially free-to-play users don't need those bonuses, because in order to get to the top of Arena, the most important thing to do to get there is to refresh your Arena Orbs. And are free-to-play users really spending their Vision Ore to do refreshes? I hope not. I hope they're spending their Vision Ore on unit shards. That's much more important. And then while I can believe that some top-ranked guilds have some free-to-play members, I really wonder how long those members can continue to contribute at a high level needed, especially with the coming map characteristic changes, like Dark Attack Up, or Slash Defense Up, or Magic Attack Up. Like, will their accounts be versatile enough to be able to perform at a high level in all of those different types of maps? If you're a guild leader of a top-ranked guild, I'd like to hear your thoughts on free-to-play users in your guilds. Okay, next let's look at JP News. This time we'll go from the bottom. We got more story. Hopefully I can get more Azure orbs here so I can level my MR characters. And we got the book quests, that is fine. And new vision cards in JP as well. The UR card will give you personal ability, Maneater, and then party ability, projectile resistance up. This is nice, the Maneater. This is like the second or third card which can give you this, so that's pretty special. And then the MR card is Bloody Moon, which is hilarious to me. I love Bloody Moon just because he looks so stupid. But is this character a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius original, or did he first appear in another Final Fantasy? Whichever the case, I love this guy, so I want to try him out in battle. I want to fight him in his quest as well. That would be pretty funny. But the vision card, at least, the personal ability is accuracy up and agility down, and then party ability will be AoE attack resistance up. That's really interesting. There are a few like Trust Masters and stuff which can give you this ability, but this is definitely the first time that you can give this to your entire party, so this could be useful. That would be good for the current arena map. Okay, not going to specifically pull for Bloody Moon, but hopefully I get it soon. Alright, and then maybe the biggest news is going to be the way that your equipment affects your stats. I think I hinted at this sometime before, but after the update, now, like your attack for example, it will look at the attack values of all of your 3 pieces of equipment in order to figure out what your bonus attack is going to be. The highest will still be taken as is, but the second highest and then the third highest equipment values will be factored in at a fraction. So like half or like a third. We don't know the numbers yet. And then the bonus stat, like if you make a wizard's hat +2, you'll get a bit of evasion bonus in there. Those will not stack, so it will only take the highest value if it's the same kind of buff. So if you had 2 brave rings with the evade bonus, it would only take the higher of those 2. I have very mixed feelings about this announcement. On the one hand, some units will benefit greatly from this, like Sasayaki getting more HP, or Drain Force users getting more HP, or like maybe tanks that want lots of defense and spirit. But that means we have even more to consider when crafting and using equipment. If I use my Sasayaki as an example, for now I can just give her the golden armor for HP, and then that's it for HP. Then I can give her whatever sword, whatever accessory that I like. But after the update, I have the option to use all 3 slots for HP. So now I have to think about which accessory has the highest HP, and then which weapon has the highest HP. So for crafting, we have to consider equipment types that we didn't before, like vital type accessories, dodge type weapons, that kind of thing. And then also now there is more reason to aim for maxed stats. Before, if you got your dodge hat to level 30 and it got max evade, you could stop there because you didn't care about all of the other stats. But now that all stats are going to be considered, filling all stats is preferred. So overall that just means more seals, more hammers, more books, more farming. A very small part of me is excited, the part of me that loves Sasayaki, but the greater part of me is like, ugh. And I worry that this will set off another frenzy of +5 equipment crafting and complaining. I might make a video investigating the different types of craftable equipment. I don't look forward to doing that, but I'm going to investigate it anyway for myself, so I might as well make a video to put my findings out there. But don't look for that in the near future. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to talk about here. Looking forward to tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.